So I'm gonna talk about testosterone. Why is having high testosterone important? It is important for you to have high testosterone as a man, as a young man like me. If you want to be more attractive, have a jawline, more masculine, and make more money, you have to increase your testosterone. What is testosterone? Testosterone is a hormone that produced from our testicles as a man. It makes us more attractive and aggressive. It will make you more attractive, become masculine, and make more money. So, how do you get high testosterone? First, you have to. This is not in proper order, by the way. First is semen retention. Semen retention. If you bust the nut, if you let your semen out, you'll notice that you feel weak because our semen is our power, our drive, our energy. If you let that out, you will become tired, weak, and unmotivated. So if you retain that semen, retain that power, you will become more masculine. You're gonna get more energy. If you don't want to be weak, retain your semen. Number 2 is exercise. If you push your body to become stronger, it will adapt. If you don't do any exercises, any physical stress, your body will shut down. It will signal to its brain that you don't need to become stronger if you don't exercise. And if you exercise, your body will adapt, and it will signal to your brain that let's produce more testosterone to be able to survive, to adapt to the current stress. So if you force your body to exercise, I've been exercise for almost 3 years now, and this is exercise. There's an exercise that I know that will increase your testosterone. It is six sets of 10 reps. For example, any exercise that you want, but my exercise is push up, pull up, and squats. My push up, for example, is 10 reps. I do 10 reps of push up. I do plyometrics. I will push and slowly push until 10 reps, and I repeat that 6 times. That's according to Andre Huberman and Hamza, that it will increase your testosterone. And the third one is sunlight. If you get sunlight to your skin, it's like vitamins. Our ancestors live under the sun naked. That's why they have a lot of testosterone. My suggestion is you also put what do you say, that You get sunlight from your balls down there. You get exposed to sunlight, and it will increase your testosterone. Number 4 is avoid plastics. Plastics like this, avoid it. And because plastics is very bad for your health, it is estrogenic, and estrogens makes you, it is a woman hormone, and you don't want to be a woman, you want to become a man. So do not eat on plastics, do not drink from plastics, especially your clothes. If it's polyester, it is bad. Polyester is a plastic. So especially from your briefs, boxers, avoid polyesters, avoid plastics. It will make you infertile, make you less attractive, make you have less testosterone. If you have high testosterone, the estrogens is low, plastic must be low. If you have high plastics, polyester, clothes, boxers, eating from plastics, and drinking from plastics, the estrogens will become high and testosterone will be low. Do you understand? If high is the testosterone, the estrogenics must be low in order to keep this high. And if the plastics are high, your testosterone will be low. Yeah. So that's avoid plastics and polyesters. Number 5 is avoid drinking from tap water. Avoid drinking from tap water, because there's a lot of chlorine. You don't want to be that. Chlorine is a chemical disruptor. It's a hormone disruptor. It's a chemical. So don't drink from tap water. Drink from mineral water, purified water. And number 6 is compete with others. For me, I have been competing with others through, for example, boxing. I spar a lot. In boxing, we compete each other to get punched in the face, see who's strongest. Although it's a friendly fight, it's also a competition. Also learn how to fight like a man. So you have to defend your family, your loved ones, and yourself, so you don't get bullied. I learned boxing to increase my masculinity, to learn how to fight and compete with others. You can also compete through basketball, through studies, not those study, or also there's any other forms that you can compete. For example, chess. You can compete to who wins by checkmate, and so compete with others. So number 7 is talk to a woman. If you talk to a woman, you're signaling to your brain that, whoa, there's a woman. Let's increase our testosterone to make us more attractive, so that we can mate. Testosterone is a mating hormone. If you have interaction with a woman, your testosterone will become high. So talk to a woman, don't be afraid if you want to become a man. And also, number 8, don't eat processed foods. Don't eat processed foods. For example, noodles, other like any other processed foods, noodles, like canned foods, pancit canton, any other junk foods like that, like French fries, Jollibee, that is processed from a factory. It is lowering your testosterone. A lot of ingredients is kinda unknown. If you read the ingredients, there will be like monosodium mineral fluoride. I don't know. Eat just whole foods like eggs, simple eggs, peanut butter, peanuts. That simple. Fish, beef, pork, meat. Simple. Don't be overcomplicated. If the food has monosodium fluoride, I don't know. Get out of my way. So that's all. Number 1 is semen retention, exercise, sunlight, avoid plastics, avoid drinking from tap water, compete with others, talk to women, don't eat processed foods. If you do this, you will notice that you have become more manly, more confident, more attractive. Also, make more money because you have high testosterone. I have been increasing this. I have been in this journey for almost 3 years now. Yeah, I've discovered it from online YouTube that if you want to be in self-improvement, testosterone is the fundamental. It is the foundation for us men. So I studied a lot of this and hope you have gained some important I hope you learned a lot from this important lessons. Peace out.